Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to attempt to do sushi. I saw a video of one of my favorite YouTubers, vegan nomad chick, Lisa. Love her, love her, love her. She had a basic recipe for sushi, which I loved. So she gave me the ideas, the ingredients says. We're going to add a little bit more. She's vegan, so she doesn't eat meat. We do eat meat. So we're going to do crab because we love crab. And we're going to add maybe some different vegetables than she did. We're going to do avocado, maybe some bell pepper. Who knows? But the basic idea is the same. So we went and got these at the stores. We found these at our Rayleigh's. I don't know if everybody has Rayleigh's in their town. It's the dry seaweed. It comes in a package of 10 sheets, which if you cut up each roll, say 5 times, you will probably get 50 sushi rolls out of it. So we'll see.
I think you can get more than 5.
You probably can get more, but we'll see. This is crab. We only got 2 packages. We're hoping that's going to be enough. Otherwise, the rest might have to be just vegetable sushi. And we got our avocado, which we're going to cut up in thin slices. And yeah, that's going to be it. So we're going to attempt it. Hopefully it comes out good. So the first thing we're going to do is our rice. I got it on number 5, kind of like I do my regular rice if you have an electric stove. If you have a gas stove, maybe it'll be medium heat for you. So I'm doing 2 cups of rice, which is what she pretty much did. And I'm doing 4 cups of water. Normally, if I do 2 cups of rice, it's 1 extra of water. So normally it'll be 2 cups of rice, 3 cups of water. But because we want the rice to be sticky, not like your normal fluffy, loose rice like rice is supposed to be, we're going to break the rule, the big no-no of rice, and we're going to stir it often. We're putting extra water because we want it to be sticky for the sushi roll. So it's going to be different today. So first we're going to pour our 2 cups of rice, which I already measured out. Here, trust me. And the cup that I use, normally I use when I do Puerto Rican rice, and when I do Puerto Rican rice or white rice, I use a measuring cup, which is this one right here. But when I do Mexican rice and this type of rice, I use this cup, which is kind of a measuring cup, but it really doesn't have a number, it just has lines. But for some reason, it just works better. Everybody has their own good stuff. So I just put the 2 cups of rice, so I'm just going to get a spoon, just kind of stir it up a little bit. She didn't put any oil. Normally, for like Mexican rice, I put oil and kind of saute the rice. But we're not going to do that because we want the rice to stick.
How does it cook then?
How's it with water? I'm going to put the water in. I'm just trying to get it a little warmed up. So I'm going to go ahead and put the water. In this cup, I have 1 cup of water, and I have the other 3 cups in this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and put all the water in there. And the key is to stir it often so that it is sticky. She doesn't season her rice. Sometimes she'll use like some other type of seasoning. She does use black pepper and stuff, and she uses other stuff, but she never uses salt. We will use salt. We're not vegan. We probably should be because it's healthy for you, but we're not right now, so we need some taste. We need seasoning. So just like I do my other rice, I always just put 1 tablespoon. That's pretty basic for all the rices that I make. Except the Mexican rice, I never put salt. I just put chicken bouillon or beef bouillon and tomato sauce and stuff like that. But for white rice and Puerto Rican rice, I do use 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to do that because we don't want it too salty, but we want it what we know works for us. Like I said, Lisa in her video, if you ever watch this video, Lisa, thank you for all your recipes. I learned a lot. Even though you're vegan and I'm not, I'm still willing to try your recipes because it looks so delicious and it is healthy. But, you know, sometimes we just got to go back to what we are. But I really have learned a lot. I'm going to try all kind of different recipes that she has. I'm going to try at least each one of them. So the thing is to keep stirring until it comes to a boil, is what she did. So I'm going to keep stirring it, and when it comes to a boil, I'll be back so you can kind of see that it came to a boil, and then we'll come back when it actually vaporizes. So we'll be back. It's boiling. Remember I said to put it on 5? Actually, I went back and watched her video. She actually puts it on high to get it to boiling faster. So I actually had to do that because it was taking forever. So I put it like on number 8, so, or high if you have gas stove. It finally started to boil. As you can see, I've been stirring it. I'm going to continue to stir it, but now I'm really going to bring it down to like maybe 4 or 5. I'll see as I go. So I'm going to continue to stir it as it starts to vaporize. And so we'll be back to show you what we do after that. Okay, we're back. It's been vaporized. So I'm just stirring it and stirring it and stirring it. And I'm going to now put it down probably to about 2 or maybe about 5 minutes. And then I'll turn it off and just let it sit for 30 so it can cool down. But the rice is sticky. Let me do the spoon this way so you can see. And then what I also decided to do that was different from Lisa is that she just sliced up the bell peppers like I did, but she just added it to the sushi. I like my bell pepper soft, and so I'm sauteing them in a little bit of oil, just enough to saute them. So when I put them in the sushi roll, it's nice and soft, and when we bite into it, it's not crunchy, like crunch, crunch, crunch. So that's what I'm doing now. Just kind of stirring it over and over again till I feel that it gets really soft. Right now it's still really hard. So I just put a little bit of oil, not too much, just enough to saute. So, and my daughter's cutting up the avocado. I think she already cut up the avocado. Then we're going to shred the crab and then put it to the side until we're ready to put it in the sushi roll. But we'll be back with the rest of the process. Okay, we're back. Everything's ready. Our rice has cooled down. I think we even left it over 30 minutes. We got our water ready, our vegetables. Like I said, the difference that we did the difference from Lisa, we sauteed our bell peppers in a little bit of oil because I want them to be soft. I don't want it to bite into the sushi and it'd be crunchy. We did the rice the same amount of rice. She is vegan, so she doesn't eat meat. We do. Especially we love seafood, so we're doing crab. And we're doing avocados like she did and cut them just like she did. And we got our parchment paper and we got the seaweed ready to go. So my daughter's going to do some and then I'm going to do some. So we'll see how she does it.
The shiny side down, right?
Shiny side down. And she did it, was it this way? She did it this way.
Oh God, I'm going to have to wet my hands when I do this. This is so weird. I did it this way because there's like this weird crease in the center. It's acting stupid on me there.
So you put 9 things of rice, like scoops of rice.
6.
She did 9. Because you got the paper turned around.
I'm doing it this way because I thought it would be easier or something. It's hot. Really hot.
It's still hot?
Kind of. I'm trying to get the top parts that are cold. Do you think that's enough? Or should I put like... Is that good?
Yeah, and then just get water and spread it.
I forgot about the water. It helps.
You might need a whole thing of water. So kind of what Lisa did is she did like 9 scoops, 3 rows of 3, and then she took water in her hand and just started pressing it down and spreading it. So that's what we're attempting to do.
It's really sticky.
Yeah, it has to be sticky.
Then you have to add more rice.
So it looks like the top of the rice may have cooled down, but not all the way to the bottom. So I hope we don't run into any problems.
They said to leave this edge without rice, so that it's like not open with rice. Like the thing can shut when you roll it. Or something like that.
It's looking good so far.
I'm trying to like roll it out to the edge.
Yeah, that's what she did.
I'm trying so hard. Luckily, water doesn't affect rice's taste, you know?
And that was the other difference is we did season our salt, which we just put salt, a tablespoon of salt, which Lisa doesn't put salt. My husband just walked in. But, Yeah, so we're spreading it just like she did. I can't wait for my husband to try these. Say hi to you two.
Hi.
Says he just got home from work. I was trying to surprise him. I was trying to do it before he got home, so I could surprise him, but the rice took too long. So
I think that's.
¿Has comido sushi?
No.
Estamos haciendo sushi. I think that's good.
Yeah.
And then we could start. Some of them are going to be with crab, the avocado, and the bell pepper. Some are just going to be veggie sushis, which will just be the bell pepper and the avocado, depending on how much we have. So.
I think that's enough right there, right?
Yeah, she just made it like enough for one row. We might have to chop that up even finer.
I think that's fine right there, right?
Yeah.
Here, hold on. Oh, shit, we need to bring that third piece in. Get on there. And then this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, the strips are big, so just maybe 2 strips would be enough. This is going to be so delicious. Oh, my God. I think my husband's going to love, love, love this.
Oh, my God. This is, like, scary.
Does it feel weird?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't feel weird. I'm just afraid of tearing it. One.
And then you need a place to put them,
Shit. Hold up.
which will probably be, yeah, right there.
There.
So as you're done with each row, you put it to the side, and then when you're done with all of them, you start cutting it in rows. Oh, my back is itchy. And so you just continue to repeat this process. Oh, my back is itchy.
Oh my God, that scared me. Sorry.
Oh my,
My
God,
God.
they scared. It's our dogs. They're barking in the back. They know when somebody comes home or leaves, so they must have heard my husband walk by. So it's time for them to go outside anyway. It's gonna be so good.
So, all I smell is the seaweed.
How you do?
Yeah. Oh, because of the rice is on top of it. It's hot.
Oh.
So you smell it.
So we're gonna do a few of them, and then we're gonna pause and come back. So you're not sitting here watching a long old video of us doing the same thing over and over and over again. So, and then we'll show you the results when we come back. And but I'm gonna let her do a few more.
There. I was like, I don't know how to move it. I keep sniffling, sorry. I'm like washing my hands because I don't want to get the rice on the outside of it either.
Mm-hmm.
There. Same thing? Same stuff?
Yep. Do as many as we can with the crab, and then once we run out of the crab, then we'll just do veggie roast.
It's kind of nice. It's like in square little things because then you just like line them up. You know?
Mm-hmm. Probably for as many as we're making, we probably would need. They used to have these bigger packages of crab, but they didn't have it, and we might need like more packages. My husband kind of knows more about the crab because he does this amazing crab salad, which he hasn't done in so long. Oh my God! And so he knows where to get the good crab, the bigger packages. Maybe one day I'll show you guys how my husband does his.
I was gonna say crab cakes. That's not right.
No, it's crab salad, but it
Sorry.
is so good.
Crab cakes, no.
So this is her third one. So we're gonna go ahead and just pause it here and come back. Let her finish the rest, and I'm gonna do some. Maybe she'll record me doing mine, and then we'll come back and let you know. We'll come back when we're done rolling, but then when we start cutting the rolls, we'll come back to let you see us do that process. So, okay, so now it's my turn to do mine, and my daughter's recording me. So see.
Just remember to leave. I do it long ways because you get them longer.
Yeah.
So when you have it, turn it. But always leave this edge without rice, because then you can shut it all the way.
Just doing little tiny scoops.
I think that's good. That's a good boat. I couldn't see it through the camera.
Yeah, the touching the water does help.
Mm-hmm. I think because if you kept your hands not wet, then you're going to lift the rice back up.
I might have to put two of my hands in there.
Make it as flat as you can.
It helps it to spread easier too
Mm-hmm.
with the water. Lisa did it like she did it slowly, and then she did it on time lapse, which it helps so people can see it and not be watching a long old video there. So I'm just pressing it down, kind of dipping my hands in water, just kind of like my daughter did.
You just spread it as much as you can until you can't no more.
Flattening it out. Oh, see how my hands got sticky on that one? Because hands are not wet on this hand.
The rolls we made in progress.
I know a lot of people that do sushi do it with raw fish. I can't hang.
I could if they cook it like professionally, probably. If you know how you're cooking it, you're great.
I know. Maybe one day I'll be gutsy and try it.
I think that's the best you're gonna get, and then
Yeah.
turn it sideways. Oh no, the other way. The bigger part you want to finish that off. So, gonna turn it upside down. So when you roll it, then this part meets the rest of the sushi, or the rest of the other side. It's hard to explain that without actually showing you.
So we're doing like avocado strips. I think this should have been cut smaller.
It's fine because you're rolling it with a bunch of rice. If you make them smaller, you're not going to taste it. You can start using the bell pepper if you want. Oh, it is turning. I think because I got it wet.
And on this one, some of them we didn't put the bell pepper so that it will last longer. Because I only had one bell pepper here. I didn't have no more.
And then slowly lift it. Almost like you're rolling a poster, you know? That's such a weird explanation.
So once you get it covered, then it's easy to roll.
A piece of crap's going to fall out. There you go. It does that if there's no rice. No, you can put it back if it doesn't stick. And, here. Let me... We're going to lay this one out. Start sticking it on there. There we go.
And then
more rice.
I'm just going to do it with my hands instead of just trying to do it all fancy with the spoon. It's so weird because when you make the proper rice, this is the one big no-no, that the rice should not be sticky. And what causes the rice to be sticky is when you stir and stir and stir. That's why they say no matter how tempted you are, no matter how much you think you need to check the rice, do not stir the rice. And then that's what allows your rice to be loose and fluffy and
I think that's good.
perfectly cooked. But for sushi, it has to be sticky. So you have to break the rule of how you make rice. We need more water here.
All the rolls. I wonder if you can see the insides. Yeah.
So I'm going to do one more or so, and then we'll be back to show you
When it's done.
when it's all our rolls are done and when we're beginning to cut them to
Reveal
make
the
them
inside.
rolls. Make them the actual size roll that they're supposed to be.
Oh, you put a lot of water. Okay, that makes sense.
I just dip both my hands because
Try to make it as
dipping the right hand, and then my left hand got sticky, and it lifted up the rice. So I'm learning. I guess you'll get good at it the more you do these, and then you can start trying different things like shrimp and maybe lobster or Any other kind of seafood. My husband is allergic to shrimp. He can only eat his own shrimp. It's really weird.
He's allergic to other people cooking it a certain way,
Yeah,
right?
or restaurants. But he can eat his shrimp if he cooks it. So, but you can probably try regular fish, but we would cook the fish.
I would.
I think this is good, right?
Yeah. Then turn it sideways. There you go. Sorry.
Get our avocados going. Put a little piece there. I'm breaking these in half just to fit it across the line.
I try not to break it as much because I feel like when you cut up the sushi, it's going to automatically fall out.
Fill in the holes there if there's any holes. Like that. Maybe one little piece at the end here. And I'm going to go ahead and do this one with bell pepper. So this is the part where you got to be careful. You got to lift it up slowly so that it doesn't tear. Once you get a good grip on it, get it stable, then the rolling part is easy. It's just lifting up that first one. So we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of the rolls. We're going to come back when it's time to actually cut them into the pieces that it has to be and show you all the finishing process. We'll be back. Okay, we finished doing all the rolls. We got 17 out of 20 sheets done. We had more avocado, more bell pepper, more crab left, but we ran out of the rice. So maybe next time, if I'm going to do 2 packages, I'm going to do 3 cups of rice versus 2. But this is our first time, so we're learning what works and what doesn't. So now my daughter's going to start cutting them into pieces, into the size pieces that they need to be. This is the dish that we're going to put it in because we could do our dipping sauce in the middle.
So just straight up?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see the review. If I can slide it. Jesus. Look at that. That looks like real sushi.
Yes, that looks good.
Let's see if I can rip it.
Oh my God, that looks so good. I'm excited because now I'm going to do sushi different ways. Different meats, different veggies, just different ways. I don't think I really would ever do raw fish. I don't know. I just can't.
There's going to be some
and
going to be kind of funky looking because they're the end pieces. So I'm just going to try to do it.
And who knows, maybe I'll do it exactly like Lisa from Vegan Nomad Chick. Exactly like she does it one day. But she's vegan, we're not. Maybe one day, Lisa, I'll be vegan. I know it is healthy. Even though I know fish and chicken is probably the healthiest meats of all the meats. So some people just stop eating beef. They stop eating pork and all that stuff. But they continue to eat chicken and seafood, which is healthy. Again, also the vegan lifestyle I know is also healthy. And I just love Lisa's recipes from Vegan Nomad Chick, and I can't wait to try the different recipes that she does. Thank you for sharing your recipes with us so you can inspire us. So this is going to be an inspired sushi by Lisa, but with our twist on it.
So I'm going to try to stick it up here. Alright.
So some of them have the whole 3 things, the crab, the avocado, and the bell pepper, and some are just crab and avocado and stuff like, and some are
going to look funny because the ends are on there. No, a lot of them are, half of them are going to be with avocado and crab, and half of them are going to be avocado, crab, and bell pepper. Because I don't know about how I feel about
we were just kind of doing one with all 3, one with 2, but all of them have crab in it. What has switched is some don't have the bell pepper because we only had 1 bell pepper to work with, and so we were trying to spare it as much as we can. So we would do 1 with all 3, 1 with just 2, 1 with all 3, 1 with just 2. So either way, they're going to taste good. And also, I noticed in Lisa's video, she had like a dipping sauce, but she doesn't mention what that sauce is. We looked in her description bar, it wasn't in there as well. So maybe Lisa, if you watch this video, you can let us know in the comment section if what that sauce was that you used. Right now I'm going to show you when my daughter's done what sauces we're going to use, which is right here. Let me just go ahead and show you. The sauce that we're going to use are these. They're by Kiko Man. Yeah. Preservative-free sweet and sour sauce. We also have one that's by the same brand, preservative-free orange sauce. So like you do for orange chicken, my favorite has always been, as far as a sauce, the sweet and sour. So you can do either one. We're going to try it out, see how it works. My purse is on the counter.
Do you think I do different sections or just mix them?
Different sections or mix them, however. It's looking really good. Let me tell you, this dish we got when me and my husband got married as a gift. And we still, 25 years later, it's still perfect and beautiful. And I can't remember, I think it was one of the girls that I worked with at the bank.
Hey, maybe we should make some sushi for our party event. That would take so much time. Okay,
I love the colors.
This is the one I'm worried about.
Why? Do that one. That was the last one we could do, and so we filled it up with a lot of stuff because we couldn't make one more, but we didn't want to waste a lot of the crab or the avocado, and we still have crab left. So we kind of made that one as fat as we can. So let me see if I can get close. What she's doing. In Lisa's video, it looked like she had 50 in her dish. But she did one packet, so that means she did 10 sheets. And it looked like she got 50 out of them, at least, if not more.
I don't think she added pieces that were the end pieces, because I didn't see that. Unless it...
I think she used all of them. I kept watching the video because I wanted to make sure that I got everything that she did. And just, I knew I was going to do a couple of things different, put our twist on it.
I just told them, come over, we got sushi. This sushi's sticking up.
We might need another dish.
Yeah.
So.
Unless you overlap it, because she piled hers.
Yeah, Lisa did. I'm learning so much from her. I've learned so much from so many cooks on YouTube. Of course, Evelyn Dominguez is my go-to hero for Puerto Rican food. I learned all my Puerto Rican cooking from her. And, of course, remembering stuff that my mom did. As far as, like, Mexican cooking, there's different ones. There's, I can't think of their name offhand, but for the Mexican cooking, I used, like, maybe 3 different people. And then... of course, other people. I did a Portuguese dish, and I did an Italian dish. And this I learned from Lisa. And I also want to do Lisa's recipe for pasta, vegan pasta, which has no meat, but it looks so good. She uses veggies and just a pasta, so I do want to do that.
Which one is this? Okay, I should have seen what was what. Don't come out.
So we don't want to keep this video too long, so we're going to go ahead and let my daughter finish cutting them up and setting them up really nice, and we'll come back and show you the finished product. Okay, this is the finishing product. This is what me and my daughter did together, but she did some of the rows, I did some of the rows, and then she actually did the cutting. We got half sweet and sour, half orange sauce. So we're going to try. My husband just tried it. I didn't record it, but he thought it was great. So we're going to each try it. And if you want to check out at Vegan Nomad Chick, her name is Lisa. Go check out her channel and see how she did it exactly the vegan way and with different veggies. Be sure to do that. She's amazing. She's great. So if you're interested in the vegan way, go check out her channel. We hope you liked it this way. We'll be doing more in different ways as we come up with stuff, maybe with shrimp, lobster, other type of fish, stuff like that. But this is our first time making sushi with crab and veggies, which our veggies included avocado and bell pepper. So I'm going to taste it, then I'm going to turn the camera around and see what my daughter thinks of hers. So I'm just going to grab one that seemed to have everything on it and just dip it. I'm going to dip it in sweet and sour.
Chopsticks would have been ideal.
Oh my God, that is really, really good. And I'm not saying it because we made it. I think I've tried sushi twice. Once I didn't like it. It was horrible. The other time I did like it. Don't remember what they were. But this is the bomb. So good. So now I'm going to turn the camera around and let you see my daughter try them. This is my daughter's favorite food, by the way. So what I was going to do actually last night, I was going to come the wee hours and get all the stuff and make it. And when she woke up in the morning, surprise her. But then I needed a little bit more info than I thought. I'm not going to be this crazy person going in the wee hours. So I thought, no, I'll just surprise her in the morning telling her that I want to do it. And then we could do it together. So that worked out better. So I'm going to turn the camera around. Let you see what my daughter thinks.
I think this one's wrong.
So this is my daughter. She's trying to decide which one she wants to try. Like I said, some of them have all three ingredients that we use, which is bell pepper, avocado, and crab. And some just have crab and avocado.
That dirt piece of green has the bell pepper in it. This one does not. And it doesn't matter what size it is.
So they all have crab, but some don't have bell pepper and some do. That was the only difference. Yeah. So now she's going to decide what sauce she wants to try it, or maybe both.
Stir.
Let me show you what it looks like. Woo. So the left side is...
this side is sweet and sour. This side is orange chicken. You keep saying
chicken. So let's see what she thinks.
Huh. I took the whole thing in my mouth.
Oh my God.
This is real good.
It's
good,
huh?
You know how much I spend on, like, I think it's like 7 or 8 pieces, and a thing at Rayleigh's is like $7. We got, I don't know how many is there.
And we ended up spending, we had a $20 budget. We got 2 packages of the seaweed wrap.
I'm gonna try the one.
They were $4.19 a pack. Then the avocado, we got like a thing of 6, and there was like $2.68, $2.58. And then the crab, we got 2 packages of crab, which were $3.78 each packet. And so, yeah, we spent maybe $21 and odd cents. I went $1 something over. My daughter was worried. She was saying she was worried because she's not a bell pepper fan, but she really doesn't taste it. That's why I wanted to do it a little bit different than Lisa and saute it, because I don't like all vegetables. Like my onions, I like them raw. I like them crunchy. But any other and I don't like carrots cooked, but I like it crunchy. So there's some I like crunchy, some I like cooked and sauteed. Bell pepper is one of them. I wanted it to be soft as everything else in the sushi. So that's what I did different than Lisa. She doesn't use any salt or any oil. That's part of her vegan diet. So, of course, we used a little bit of oil to saute the bell pepper. We did use salt to season the rice. That was the only season we put on the rice. Mm-hmm. And, of course, avocado is what it is. But I think they came out fabulous. I want to thank my daughter for helping me do this. She's the one that stands by me when I learn how to cook anything, or when I'm cooking everything and I'm good at it, because I'm an amazing, amazing cook now. But 2 years ago, I didn't know how to cook. Nothing that wasn't like macaroni and cheese in a box. And fried chicken. I was good at that. That was it. And it was just a passion that came from thinking about my mom. Jumped up off the couch, went to YouTube, and now I kid you not, I come up with my own stuff. Mm-hmm. I cook everything Puerto Rican, everything Mexican, and I even try other countries. Like I said, I did an Italian dish and a Portuguese dish. And I'm constantly coming up with my own ideas, and she always stands next to me, you know, watching exactly what I'm doing so she could learn, and helping me cut stuff up, or, you know, videotaping me. So when I want to share a recipe with all of you of how to do whatever, like a few days ago, I did how to make arroz con gandules, which is a famous Puerto Rican dish, which is rice, yellow rice with pigeon peas. Starts off white, but then with the tomato sauce and the sofrito and stuff, it becomes yellow rice with pigeon peas. So, yeah. So, vegan nomad chick. That's her YouTube channel name. Her name is actually Lisa. Go and please check out her channel. She's vegan. She's a nomad. She's a minimalist. She travels in her van with her husband, Cuba. So they're great. They're one of my top favorites. Another favorite, Susie Cruz. She's a good cook. So I'm going to start seeing some recipes that she does. I don't think Susie Cruz is vegan though. But yeah. So this was an inspired dish by vegan nomad chick Lisa, but we did our own twist, which was the crab, seasoning the rice, sauteing the bell peppers, stuff like that.
You're gonna
So
watch me just keep on eating.
you can't stop. It's one of those foods that you can't stop eating. So yes. So I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and watching us make it for our first time. And thank you, Vegan Nomad Chick Lisa, for giving the inspiration of your vegan dish. And then us turning it around, making our own twist. But thank you for giving us the inspiration and your recipe on how to even basically try to do a sushi and all the different, ideas that now I have in my head that I could do next time. But yeah, so gotta thank her. So do check out her channel, and thank my daughter for always standing by my side, helping me, recording me, all that good stuff. And this is her favorite dish, so this really meant a lot to me to do for her. So now she doesn't have to worry. Mama can do sushi for her. And she even knows how to do it now. So yes. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Do hit that notification bell because it gives you heads up on every time upload a video. Please share it with your friends, all that good stuff. Again, don't forget to check out at Vegan Nomad Chick. That's her YouTube channel. Her name is Lisa. So if you're interested in vegan, you are vegan or interested in vegan, trying something different, she's the go-to girl. And yeah, so anytime we'll do a recipe, we'll try to share it with you, or we will share it with you. And any different ideas I come up with different types of sushi, I'll share how those came out as well. So thank you so much for watching, and into our next video, our next journey of whatever we do. Yeah, we'll see you then. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.